Thank you.
Mr. Tsoukalas.
Thank you, Chairman. Let me in turn thank Mr. Annerberg for having come along this afternoon. I've got a couple of brief questions. I don't have the figures, but before we look at policies and assess FP7, I'd like to have a general picture linked with the international position of EU research and technology, and I don't really think the prospects are particularly bright or for Europe. We're going to talk about this with Mr. Audy's report in a while. I say that because between now and 2020, when we'll be implementing the Lisbon strategy, but we haven't really been told what the actual world position of EU research is, either in terms of its financing or in terms of the results it's supposed to achieve. So my opinion, Chairman, is that we have some kind of hearing on the position of Europe vis-à-vis worldwide research and technology composition with an eye to 2020 or even 2025. There have been some studies about this. And Mr. Annerberg talked about the correct expenditure, but he did say that there has been a problem. Mrs. Carvalho has already looked at ways of simplifying procedures, but I actually asked a question of the Commission recently on this, and I was told that some of the projects that were financed showed error rates of 4% in their financing. And we're talking about 50 billion in terms of financing, and the 4% error rate actually amounts to 2 billion euros. And so I'm not entirely sure why you think that the money is being spent correctly, because I don't really think it is. Thank you.